Welcome to the Success Sensei Podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in. This is Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Episode 123. This is your opportunity for a full system reset. This is your opportunity to reset your body, your mind, and your life. So as long as you're actually not unwell, as long as you're not directly affected by COVID-19 and by any of the symptoms or the sickness, it's a little bit easier to start to use your time more productively. And it is frightening watching the numbers of deaths increasing, watching the numbers of infected increasing. It is an absolutely scary time, and it's a scary time that is easy for your mind to and your emotions to negatively control your body. It's very important to get a little bit of control back in your life. It's very important to get a bit of perspective into your life to be able to get through this. Otherwise, you're just going to have the stress hormones surging through your body, all that anxiety and stress on a daily basis. I feel like you're floating in the wind. So as I said, if you're not directly affected by COVID-19, if it's not, and it's not going to affect everybody, it's going to certainly affect large numbers of people. It's very, very important that you adhere to all the guidelines and you stay safe, but there's a lot that you can do for your mental health, your physical health, and even just to reevaluate your life. This is a perfect opportunity to hit that reset button. After you've finished being frustrated, after you've finished feeling sorry for yourself, you, me, everybody, after you're finished being angry, frustrated, feeling sorry for yourself, it's time to actually create a plan, because if this is going to drag out weeks and possibly even months, to be able to live your best life, it's very important that you have a look at it from a different frame of mind. Most of you would have given anything for a break. Most people during day-to-day lives were very stressed, and listening to people. This is the reason why travel agents have done such great business over the years. Travel has gone on leaps and bounds and has increased dramatically, because people needing breaks, needing time off, needing to find themselves, needing to clear their mind, needing to rest their body. And guess what? You are being handed that opportunity now. Yes, it may not be ideal. Yes, it may feel forced. Yes, it may feel that your freedom is taken away from you. And you can certainly concentrate on those things and keep yourself negative, or you can look at the opportunities that this situation is giving us. It is all about perspective. You may never have this time for self-reflection ever again to hit that reset button. So, your body, your mind, your life. Well, your body, first of all, you don't have to be just eating junk, feeling sorry for yourself. You don't have to be just, sitting at home, lying on the couch, eating non-stop junk food, eating through your stockpile. You can absolutely increase your fitness. You can absolutely have a daily routine. You say that you don't, you, me, and everybody. I'm not just accusing you. We're all guilty of it, including me, who works in the field of health and fitness. And we say we don't have enough time, but you actually do now, really. There's none of those obstacles. The time is not an obstacle. It's not a valid excuse anymore. So you can get a decent routine, get a little bit of training, start feeling good about yourself again, start feeling good about your body again, start getting yourself into the condition that you didn't think you'd have the time to be able to get to. So that means watching what you eat, drinking plenty of water, making the right food choices, not eating your way, not commiserating yourself or stress eating your way through the stuff, and having a regular exercise routine. There's no reason. I know they're saying you can only go out for once a day, or different countries have different rules. You can only go out once a day for one type of activity once a day. But there's no reason why you can't. Every room in your house can be a room for exercise. There's loads of things that you can do. Everybody's online posting up exercise routines, and everybody has a lot of free material online that you can be using. So there's no excuse why you can't be doing a little bit of jogging on the spot if you have to, jump jacks, abs, press ups, whatever. You can come out of this stronger and fitter. There's one for you. Get into your mind. You could come out of this stronger and fitter than you ever were before. Maybe you didn't look at it like that. Okay, the second thing then is your mind. There's no reason why you can't be improving your mind or getting into the right headspace. Reading your material, motivational material, studying educational material, and using basically time that you thought you wouldn't have to be able to put into those pursuits. So again, the obstacle of time is being taken away from us. You can't use that as an excuse anymore. So let's start cracking away at the things that we haven't, that have been on the list, the bucket list for years, that have been on the goals list for absolute years. Get your writing done. Get your reading done. Do whatever you have to do for your mind. If you don't take back a bit of control in your life, if you don't see the positiveness to the situation that we're all stuck in, your mental health is absolutely going to struggle. So start doing things that make your mind more enriched. So listen to your favorite music if you like. Do things, structure things in such a way throughout your day that you feel that your body is developing and improving, that you feel that your mind is developing and improving. Now, your life, this is the third point. It's a little bit of a harder one, this one, right? Because there's a lot of time for self-reflection. There's a lot of time for you to think about, and I don't have the answers for you for these. You're going to have to ask yourself these questions. What's really important to you? Now, in this situation that we're in, everybody's ideas of what is important to them should have been challenged and hopefully improved upon, and hopefully we're getting back to what's really actually important and none of the crap that has taken up our day-to-day life for many a year. What is really important to you? So start focusing again. You, as I said, I don't have the answer for you. You have your own answer. But if you've been working, to the detriment of spending quality time with your family, this is the opportunity to spend that quality time with your family, especially if all of you are fit and well and you're not affected by COVID-19 and you're staying safe and you're isolating together. You're in a very, very good position to spend quality time together and to really think about what's really important to you. Now, that might change when all of this is said and done. That might change how you focus the rest of your life. So it's a very, very important question. Are you just going to get stuck back into the same rat race that you were in before COVID-19 struck? So have a think about that. What's really important to you? The next one is, have you or are you living your best life? So if you have regrets and you're thinking back, thinking, jeepers, I should have lived life differently. I should have done differently. My goals were, offline. They weren't really what's important. This will give you the perspective and the foresight to realize that maybe you need to adjust that. Have you or are you living your best life? If you are, fair play to you, crack on, and as soon as this is over, get back doing what you were doing. If you feel that you haven't lived your best life, that you are not currently living your best life, then when this is said and done, are you going to fall back into the same old routine? Are you going to improve upon it and really change your life? This is your opportunity to hit that reset button and change your life. Right, the third one. What are you contributing to society? I mean, there's a tough one. Is it all you? I know the nature of these podcasts are very much get yourself in a position of affluence. Now, affluence, I don't just mean money. I mean everything. I mean life experience and abundance, a physical affluence, a mental affluence. Get yourself into a position of affluence, and then it's easier to help others. It's easier to contribute a bit more. So what are you contributing to society? We all should be doing something for society. Shouldn't all be 100% selfish pursuit, because while you're here stuck in the fishbowl, while we're here in this time in isolation or in quarantine and stuck at home, if you're lucky and you're not unwell, it's the perfect time to have a reflection and think, what you have done on a daily basis contributed to society. If it hasn't really, and that doesn't sit kind of well with you, maybe again it's time to think, it's time to use this as an opportunity to reshape your life, reshape your mind, reshape your body, reshape your career, and move forward in a more, because this will end. You might be there thinking this is never going to end, and I guarantee you'll miss the time that you have, because you probably will get your life so busy again that you won't give yourself the time that you've had during this. It's all about perspective. You may never have this time again. After all is said and done, what will you say you did with your time during the pandemic? You could come out of this a stronger person. You could come out mentally stronger. You could come out more focused, more motivated, more confident, going in a direction that really is your true north, the actual direction you're supposed to go in, and this is the perfect opportunity. It's like somebody shaking you from this subconscious drudgery of everyday grinding out an existence. This is like being shook and being given the opportunity to write. Now, fully decide what you want to do. As a child, you're given the question all the time by everybody. People say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then you're an adult, and guess what? You're grown up and you're already doing things. And sometimes it's not what you've chosen to do. Sometimes you justify it to yourself and you say it's what you've chosen to do. This is your opportunity to think like a child again. What are you going to be after this pandemic? I hope that really has given you something to think about, positive. I hope it's given you a little bit of reflection or a little bit of perspective on this period of time. As I said, I hope you keep well. Don't be doing anything reckless, anything stupid that's putting yourself, and not just yourself, those around you, health at risk. It is like an enforced isolation, an enforced quarantine. You've got two different ways to look at it. You can look at it as a negative time, or you can look at the positive opportunity that you have from this, as I said, to reset your body, reset your mind, or reset your life. You will hopefully there won't be another bout of COVID-19 or any other pandemic during our lifetime, but you may never have this time to yourself, this personal time to yourself and with your family again. So make the most of it. What are you doing with it? If you've wasted it up till now, or you feel that you were blown in the wind, you feel unfocused, you felt up and down emotionally, that you didn't know what to be doing, now is the time to be getting on top of it. Don't waste it. Make sure you have a decent answer when you're asked, what did you do during that pandemic of 2020? What did you do with your time? And hopefully it changes you as a person for the better. As I said, stay safe, keep your family safe, stay indoors, do what you have to do, and constantly focus on your goals and constantly focus of the future after this thing, because it is coming sooner or later. Life will carry on as normal. Do you want your life to carry on as normal, or do you want to live an extraordinary life? That is absolutely up to you, and I wish you all the best with it. Make sure you hit me up anytime, send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening. I'm Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.